Wait, children learn faster than adults? Oh yeah, they definitely do. Do you know that a child below the age of 7 learns so much faster than adults? That's because for children at the age of 2 to 7, they have twice as many synapses than an adult. This means that they learn so much faster, they pick up things faster. If you teach them something, you'll realize that they absorb it better. So if you have a child between the age of 2 to 7 years old, these are the top 3 skills that you need to start teaching them so that they learn to be better citizens by having better character and self-confidence. The first thing that you want to teach them is empathy. Empathy towards other people. And how do you do this? Bring them, expose them to charity events. Let me take you back. When I was a young kid, my family would bring me to a place called Rotary. It's a club, an organization. And this club and organization would actually help other people who are less fortunate. So I remembered vividly that they would take me to see old folks' homes, to take me to see poor and underprivileged children. Different places where people do not have enough food to eat. So when I was in this event, I was told to be a volunteer. Even though I was really young, I was told to serve food, talk to them, be around them, cheer them up, dance with them. And this actually taught me so much at a young age. And recently, a few months back, I noticed that an old lady was struggling to get off her wheelchair to get into her car. And without doing anything, without taking my phone to just record the scene, I jumped in, sprang into action, helped her, carried her up from that wheelchair and put her in her car. While many others are just looking, this was a natural instinct that I had to help, to support. So if you want your child to build empathy, care, have kindness towards other people, this is the thing that you need to do. Expose them to charity events. Number 2, build their confidence through public speaking. Now, same thing, I was privileged because my parents brought me to a place called Toastmasters, a place where you build your skill sets in terms of your communication and leadership. But let's focus on just communication. You see, when I was young, I was afraid to speak in front of people. And you know what? Speaking is just one thing. Standing in front of people was a scary thing for me too. So what my parents did was when they bring me to this club, I was exposed to get used to speaking to different people, different audiences, and having eyes just looking at me. And that built my self-confidence. Because by the age of 16, I had to give my first assignment in my high school. And suddenly, for the first time, I felt something weird, something different. Because this time, with all the eyes looking at me, I felt energized. I felt confident. I knew that I could give this presentation without the fear of people judging me. And that was the confidence that I've gained. So if you want your child to build confidence that can last a lifetime, send them to a place where they can learn how to public speak confidently, safely, a place where they can grow. And this is something that we, in a company called Micfront, this is what we do. We help children from a very young age, all the way to adults and even corporate, to build their confidence to speak. Number 3, and that is self-love. Look, we don't get this enough. And in the world that we live in today, many people lack self-love. We compare ourselves to other people so much so that we just hurt ourselves. We fail to see what we already have. So self-love is something that you should teach your children at an early age. To be comfortable with who they are in their own skin. It doesn't matter what language they speak, the color of their skin, how small their eyes are. These are what makes them unique. Teach them, guide them, tell them that this is what makes them special. When you do this and help them to identify their strengths, growing up, they will see that these are strengths. These are not something to be compared with other people. Help them acknowledge it at a young age, and you will see them growing up to be better citizens with full of confidence with themselves. So there you have it, 3 skills to teach your child below 7 so that they become better citizens, better character when they grow up, and maybe even a better leader as they go into their future. Number 1, empathy through kindness such as charity events. Number 2, expose them to public speaking to build their confidence. And number 3, self-love, so that they know that they can be comfortable with who they are on the inside. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you did, share this out to as many parents as you can, because I'm sure they would want their child to grow up to be better citizens too, right? So if you want that and you see the same vision as I do, share this out with them. My name is Coach Mahathir, and I'll see you in the next video.